Just a little bit late, but she's in good voice tonight. Would you please welcome Alison Krauss and Union Station?
From this ball and chain, I made up my mind that I would live today, and you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, 'cause I love you and I'll lose again. When the heart holds, the mind obeys, and it knows better than me. Hold on one more day, maybe he'll be true. Enough can free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind that I would live today, and you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, 'cause I love you and I'll lose free me from this ball and chain. I made up my mind that I would live today, and you're keeping me going. I know it's insane, 'cause I love you and I'll lose
Alison, come over here and see us. Yeah, that was very good. You know Eddie Rabbit?
Oh, yeah. Are you better?
Well, you've really had a lot of sick this year, haven't you?
Oh, I've been caught up in the sick here lately.
You better move down one.
Yeah, I have a note here that says you had bronchitis and then you had the chicken pox.
Yeah, I just thought that I would just see how sick I could get for a while. Just see how many different things I could get. And those were the only two that I could get.
Were you exposed to a child that had chicken pox?
I must have been. I couldn't believe it. I'd never thought, well, I knew I'd never gotten it before, but I was dreading the day that I would, and I just felt so bad for a long time. And then I was thinking I was getting like this teenage acne syndrome or something, and I was grossing myself out, and turns out it was chicken pox, so that was nice to know.
Oh, you were happy it wasn't acne?
No, I thought maybe I could be the before picture for the Clearasil ad or something. But I didn't get any extra money out of being sick.
You're over your contagion, I take it.
Yes. Now,
Eddie was not sure whether to sit there or not. Allison, you are now a record producer?
Well, I've worked on, well, the band is working on we're working on our own album that should be out in June or July. And then I've been working on a record with the family of the boy who wrote I've Got That Old Feeling, which is a song we did. And he has a family named the Cox family, which are my favorite singers in the world, and they've been signed to Rounder Records, which is the same label we're on, and we're putting out a record. And
is it bluegrass?
it's bluegrass, and we got some country stuff on it. We used a drummer, and we used a steel player, a lap steel player, who plays on the Opry with Hank Snow, Caton Roberts.
Yeah, I know Mr. Roberts and Louis Roberts. But isn't that a no-no in traditional bluegrass music to have drums and an amplification of some kind?
Well, if you're playing a traditional, bluegrass like that, but we wanted to do some country and bluegrass and kind of do a mixture of stuff.
From the audience, Ginger Stewart wants to know, Alison, who would you like to do a duet with?
Somebody asked, really?
Yeah.
There's somebody asked something on a card for me to answer?
From Lone, yes, from Lone Grove, Oklahoma.
Well, thank you for asking. I'd love to do something with Dolly Parton
or Eddie Rabbit.
Oh, Eddie, yes, of course.
No, I'm trying to catch chickenpox.
You can get them and get rid of them, yeah. But and then we just been a real big fan of Sammy Kershaw. We've been talking about him a lot, and because our mandolin player just got his haircut like him. So, but Dolly Parton, I really like her, and well, Sammy Kershaw, shoot.
Yeah, Eddie, I don't think that you can pass the physical. This portion of Nashville Now is brought to you by Nabisco Shredded Wheat, the one leading cereal made from pure whole grain wheat with no added sugar, salt, or fat. It's just good stuff. Here's Alison Krauss with Union Station. Tomorrow night, our guests will be Eddie Arnold, Brenda Lee, and Michelle Bishop. Tonight, we want to thank Jim Dewan, Eddie Rabbit, Alison Krauss, and Union Station. Would you please applaud all of them? Mr. Whitehurst, we're out of time. Let's go home. Good night.